And we have week 4 circuit. So 2 rounds, 1 circuit. We will run through it for a minute each, rest, run through it a second time. You will need your resistance band and you will need your divider on the floor as well. Once you've completed your 2 rounds, you stretch out and you're done. And let's begin with just little squats and come up onto your toes. 3 minutes of warm up ahead and then we kick off our circuit. So in usual circuit style, we go around once, 1 minute per exercise, we rest and we go again. We want to keep the breaks to a minimum in between each exercise. Just a little jog on the spot. So if you are able to keep up with my pace, then do. But you know what to do. If you can't, just pause it, come back when you're ready. And then just alternate tapping it behind you, bring the arms up to shoulder height. And we're halfway through already, so take it from the top, squat it down, come up onto the toes. So the exercises we're running through today, none of them are particularly new exercises, but we really want to concentrate on perhaps pushing it to the higher level. So whether you've taken the lower options before and you can perhaps take it up a bit, or maybe you just take the exercise a bit harder and faster as you have before. Little jog on the spot. And last 30 seconds, tap it behind, raise the arms up to shoulder height. So you've got about 30 minutes ahead, depending on your speed and pace. And then you are done. And you can get on with your day. It is time to begin, team. So round 1, a minute each exercise, and we begin with your squat and turn reach. So feet wide, squat it down, turn it up. We've done this before. Reach up, your arm comes up diagonally. You want to give it a nice big reach, a big twist across your torso. Remember, when you squat down, make sure you're taking the bum and the hips back. And keep the shoulders back. We don't want to hunch over. That's it. And then again, your adaptations on this are just to do with speed. The faster you go, the harder you'll work. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and we move on to your roundhouse knee. 30 seconds each side. Let's go. You know this one. Pull it in. Close the gap between your rib cage and your hips. Hands together and pull that elbow in. Again, speed with this is where you can progress or pull back. 3, 2, 1, and change sides. No time to waste. Off we go. Pull it in. After your 30 seconds here, you will be coming down onto your bum. So just make sure you're ready to come down. In 3, 2, 1. On your bum, legs out straight, reverse plank leg raise. We know this one as well. Bum up, raise one leg, bum down. Up, other leg, and down. Don't worry about which way your wrists are turning, but just keep the shoulders pulled away from your ears. Hands are underneath your shoulders. And here is your option if you need it. Bend the knees. So we want to make sure we pull the belly in and that we're breathing. But if you can, really do try, now that we're in week 4, here. Yes, I know you're going to feel that, the back of the legs. Just try and relax your upper body, keep the belly pulled in, and breathe. How are we finding this one, guys? And let's move on. Come on up. Agility jumps. So remember, start here. If you need to keep it here, then we do. Otherwise, we really want to look at jumping this. So let's go. Feet together if you can, and jumps. Remember, your object doesn't need to be as high as this, but you want to make sure you have something that is a clear divider for you to jump over. So, hops or jumps. Almost there. And your soldier kicks. Let's go. So here, if you can, switch it straight from one foot to the other. Legs up as high as you can. And take the option here if you need it. Do try and switch into that jump if you can. I'm assuming you've worked out why we call this one soldier kicks. Do whatever you need to do with the arms, just keep the legs up. Switch. You're going to need your resistance band after this exercise. You'll probably need to pause it and get yourself ready, because we're stepping on the band and taking it into our tricep extension. So look ahead if you need to make sure you know what you're doing. And let's go. So hands behind your head, elbows by your side, pull it up and down. So your hands around each side of one of the handles. Pull the belly in. And don't cheat yourself on this one. Make sure you are challenging yourself with the length of that band. You want to keep those elbows right in by your head. Breathe, belly in. Keep an eye on those elbows. Now keep going. Just to warn you, the next exercise you will need to step away from the band. You'll need to fold the band in half, and we have our back pulls, which we have done before. So again, pause it if you need a minute to get yourself ready. Otherwise, let's go. Back pull. So half the band here, take it down and take it up. So take the band around shoulder height, not much lower than shoulder height. Now a lot of you are probably thinking, Tara, we can't even get it down to shoulder height. Don't worry. Take it to the point that challenges you. So even if that's only a little bit, as long as you're challenging yourself, then that's all I ask. That's all we want. So if you can't get all the way down here, take it here. No problem. But please don't take it much further than shoulder height. We're going to ditch the band in a moment. Last one. Well done. Squat to lunge kick. So feet wide, squat it. Take it back into a lunge and kick. Squat, other leg, back into a lunge and kick. Do whatever is comfortable with your hands. Please make sure those shoulders are back, that back is straight, and kick it up. Remember, when you're coming to your lunge, the work comes from bending that back knee, not from hunching your upper body. And you want to roll that hip under into the kick. Get the kick as high as you can. Stay with me, team. Excellent. Moving on, your fast feet jog, your wobble, your Tina Turner, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. Little fast runs. So after you finish your minute here, you've got 3 exercises to go before you have your first break. And that will be your complete circuit that we run through again. So if you're thinking, okay, Tara, this doesn't feel so bad, then you know you've got room to work harder and faster and maybe progress things to a higher level. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and your punches. Stay where you are. Let's punch it hard and fast as we can. Get those shoulders moving. Let's go, let's go. So again, the faster and the harder here you punch, the harder you work. You can use my voice here as motivation if you want, team. I have no problem with that. Whatever motivates you to work harder. Come on, let's keep going, let's keep going. You have 2 minutes after this until your first break. Your second break's your cool down. 3, 2, 1, well done. Lunge and twist, let's go. Lunge it, twist it to the side. We've done these before as well. Keep the shoulders back, make sure you're bending both the knees and you get that total twist in the other way. Again, your progressions on this are about speed. Stay with me. So again, because with a lot of the cardio exercises in this adapted program, we're not looking at hugely high intense jumping. We need to try and then get that heart rate up through speed of these lower options. 3, 2, 1, squat and leg curl. Let's go. So squat, heel to bum, squat, heel to bum. Now again, this is a great example of using speed to get that heart rate up and to work hard. Make sure when you squat, you roll the bum and the hips back. Keep the shoulder blades back and curl that heel right round to your bum. You've now seen your full circuit. This is your full circuit. We have a 1 minute rest in a moment. Then we power through again. So I want you to really think now what you can do in round 2 to take all those exercises to the next level and really challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1, and have a rest, team. Have a rest. Grab a drink, shake it out, do whatever you need to do. Just don't go too far, because I'm waiting here for us to go again. Shake it out if you need to. Finish up what you're doing. Come back. And get yourself ready. And round 2. And just take one leg straight back. Straighten the back leg, just come forward slightly on the other knee, shoulders back, and breathe. Guys, well done. How are we feeling after that circuit? So it depends what order you've done the sessions in this week. You may have found that quite easy compared to the boot camps. Change. But if you have completed week 4 already, congratulations, because that means you've got 2 weeks to go. You may have done this session first, which means you've still got all of week 4 ahead, with hopefully some more challenges for you. Take one foot to your bum, knees together, and roll it forward. Hold on to something for this one if you need, as always. And change sides. Just keep breathing. And you're going to take your feet nice and wide and just roll it down. Just hang here, team, legs straight. If you can't get all the way down, then just as far as you can, and just hang a moment. Deep breaths. Roll yourself up, arms up, stretch it to one side. And to the other. Our favourite twist in the belly. Deep breath in, stretch it right up, up and up and up, and breathe out. Great work, team. I'll see you next time.